Miles.
Yes.
Miles.
Yeah.
One of the numbers was 6'9". Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I actually saw that on my screen.
Yeah, but it actually has been a great 2 years. From all that has happened.
So wait, I was not alone in the loop.
Mikey, do you think it's time to pass on the stories?
I'll write a book.
I'm definitely writing a book, but let's explain what happened so far. Well, let's say what happened in chapter 1.
Break it down.
Mikey, you go first.
Alright. The government has, let's just start from the beginning. So,
I'll start. Wait, I'll start.
Wait, should I start from Save the World?
No, start from season 0 where nothing happened, and then season 3 where something
So
happened.
basically, Dr. Vindertech created this. I'm actually not sure. So we live on this island. We continue to grow, and this tragedy happens a few months later. I'll continue.
But season 3 was pretty chill. Everybody was starting to get good now. But all of a sudden, a big meteor popped up in the sky, and everybody thought it was gonna hit Tilted, and that's why there's telescopes on one building and a bunch of goodbye signs. Mikey, you go.
A few days later, on the launch of season 4, the meteor has landed and hit Dusty Divot, a depot, creating Dusty Divot, destroying the factories and the depot with it.
And there's a bunch of purple rocks around the map, which are called hop rocks. If you eat them, I don't know if you eat them or if you just break them, it makes you jump higher and you have no gravity.
Alright, so the government over the season has been collecting these hop rocks from Dusty Divot and from other locations. Meanwhile, as we continue.
Meanwhile, wait, what'd you say before that, Mikey?
I said the government is collecting all the hop rocks from Dusty Divot.
Okay, I know where to continue from there. Meanwhile, some evil person named Omega escapes the prison, and then the heroes get a call from it. They decide to suit up and go find Omega and fight him.
Alright, meanwhile, the visitor in his thingy-bajig, his pod, is in the center of Dusty Divot and is slowly freeing himself out of his pod. And on week 7, he is finally free.
Alright, I'll continue. Soon, the heroes are ready to fight Omega, and they finally fight him. But then, on one loading screen, I forgot what week it was, it actually turns out it was all moving all along. I bet a bunch of people were pissed off. Like, really, I'm being serious. A bunch of people were pissed. Mikey?
Alright. I'm not sure who created the rocket, but someone created the rocket.
Cough, Visitor Omen.
Yeah, so basically the villains. The Visitor's not really a villain, but... So the villains created the rocket that is gonna be launched on... I forgot what day. And... yeah, is filled with hop rocks, supplied from the government.
Soon the rocket comes. Oh wait, did you think Mikey called you? Cause he said. All right, there we go. What? Okay, never mind. So anyway.
Say my name.
Oh no, he did. He said and.
Oh.
So then, what? Okay, so a week passes by and a week passes by and the rocket. Yo, stop. And the rocket's ready. Stop. And the rocket's ready to launch. The rocket's ready to launch, and the visitor is ready to. And this is when the first live event ever happens. Sadly, I missed it because I went to the beach. The visitor is at a station where he launches the rocket, and everybody's watching the rocket go into the air. Mikey, you continue.
As it goes into the air, it finally, it goes into No, actually, wait. So tries to destroy Tilted with its lasers, and it Tilted is protected somehow with the rift that appears. Continue.
Then more rifts continue to appear, and then one, I said a P, like a penis. Alright, never mind. One comes above Loot Lake, and that's a signal that Loot Lake is about to change a hell of a lot. So then the rocket creates more rifts, and then that's when the event's over. Look up into the sky, there's a big crack in the sky, which is the rifts. Then season 5 comes along. Oh, actually no, I missed the part. Then some stuff in some locations started to disappear from rifts. Even stuff from Lonely Lodge, Greasy Grove, and I'm pretty sure more stuff. And the Tomato Head.
Okay, can I continue?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes, Poppy. Yes,
Alright.
Poppy.
So,
Yes, Poppy.
from what we know, as soon as
Ouch.
on the day before season 5 began, when the Durburger disappeared, it appeared in our world in the I forgot what desert, one of the deserts. I think the Sahara Desert somewhere.
Sahara, Mikey, do you know what's? I'm not even okay.
I forgot what it was called. It was
Paradise. Palms.
No, IRL.
Oh, it was like a California desert or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
By the way, shove my dick up Luis's butthole. Later.
Excuse me. Okay, whoa. Cut the scenes. I hope he did not just say that. Okay. Mikey, continue.
So where did I? Okay. So basically, things start to appear back into the map, and a rift appears in the sky, and it's very purple, and
Very.
and it keeps on spitting and vomiting lightning from the sky.
And the cactuses, we don't want to talk about what happened to them.
They hydite.
I die, Vic.
And our purple friend is born.
AKA my
Duffy.
son. He has a lot to do with it. And then Kevin starts moving a little bit. He moves to fail, and then when he moves enough, he creates something called, Mikey, what's that giant, big, bouncy, little ass thing called? What do we call it?
Oh, a rune.
A rune,
Ruin.
yeah. He starts to create runes around the map, which make you bounce a lot. Mikey, you continue.
And he continues doing that, destroying the freaking building that's been tilted, that got destroyed 50 times, and eventually arrives at Loot Lake to act like a sugar cube and goes into the damn lake.
Then, when he sinks into the damn lake, the Loot Lake becomes Thanos Lake. It also makes you bounce.
Alright, so
Continue now.
alright, so where were we? We were at
I don't.
yeah, so it enters Loot Lake.
Yeah.
I'm so done. I'm done with life.
And
I was
just
almost at Miles. I was almost at 200,000 for the high score, and I pressed circle on accident. I am so done. Oh my gosh.
Is somebody watching Naruto or a clip of Naruto?
No, I'm watching someone saying Naruto versus Sasuke Escape.
Oh.
So, Kevin, and then on the launch of season 6, Kevin
Is a
rises.
big floating island.
He goes around the map collecting the power from the ruins, and
Okay, I was making a turn on the street.
and
I was on my phone
and launches a zombie horde
what's up, YouTube gang?
attack
It's your girl Tori. So for this
that
video,
becomes the
we
worst
are
game mode ever
making it
created.
now. And I'm in his car right now, the P-Mobile, and we are gonna get started and we're gonna start pranking him. But my plan is I'm gonna just, I'm gonna call him up. But I asked him for the day if I could borrow his car because my car's currently in the shop. I'm just gonna be like, yeah.
And then after the zombie horde and we take it out, Kevin begins to have some diarrhea into Loot Lake, aka Thanos' butthole, and explodes and sends us to the butterfly realm. How he exploded? Well, let me tell you something. I actually don't know. Oh yeah, so Singularity saved us then, apparently, what people say. And, yeah. After Singularity, quote unquote, saved us, with the orb from Kevin, an iceberg is coming toward the island. It eventually hits the island on the launch of season 7. And then the Ice King is using aim to find some of the remnants of the cube, aka Kevin, to store power for another launch of a zombie horde. And as the Ice King goes into his sphere, the event happens once again, and the worst event, and the Ice King destroys all of us. He made several glitches happen, like voice chat errors, mobile losing voice chat, and so much more. Meanwhile, the Fire King is slowly melting from his cage with chains, keeping him hostage, and slowly frees himself on week 8 or 7, I forgot. And then the Fire King slowly saves us and melts all the ice that is and all the snow that was put on the island. And then he saves us, but there's a problem. Wait. Yeah, so an earthquake begins to rumble, and
I had it upstairs when I was trying to call you.
eats a volcano in season 8. Yeah. Season 8, I think it was season 8, is where we discovered that Loot Lake had some secrets.
I had it.
Like
Oh, and you went to call your mother.
Yeah. I never put it down.
Slowly over the season, these rocks, what we call Ryan, appear and are the keys to the vault. they go into the vault and create the event called the unvaulting, where we choose what item will be unvaulted.
I'm back.
I'm already at season 8, so
Did anyone call my name while I was gone?
no. So after we choose all of our weapons, suddenly the volcano starts to erupt.
And kills
And-
Tilted, Retail, and Polar. I mean, no, a little bit of Polar, which is making a big crack.
Literally. And then, lol.
La la la.
Yeah, and then Singularity, after us discovering her secrets, decides to help us and builds Neo Tilted with the help of her.
No, Mikey, that was the government's idea because Singularity wasn't hero no more until the monster came along, and the government wants Singularity help by building a big robot with her, and then she gets in and controls it and kills it.
I don't think that's what happened. No.
Mikey, it was a pressure plant. Where's the government? At pressure plant. So it makes no sense. Understand?
But Singularity was inside the vault.
No, she wasn't. She was.
Miles, explain the helmet.
Okay.
Alright, Miles' stream. So Singularity saves us. Because we figured out her secrets about the vault and the Nexus Orb. And yeah, and the statue of Singularity she built herself because she should be honored and respected. Okay, so over the season, after Polar Peak was
Let's go. I
immensely
just walked into
burned-
something great. Anything I know? Anything you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
So, the monster starts to appear with his rubber ducky.
Yeah, the rubber ducky that you want to rent.
Talking about watch like YouTube, I guess.
Okay.
Later.
Bye bye.
The rubber ducky goes around the map, and the monster really wants it so badly. So
No,
he
that
rips
was
into-
no. You understand? That was his rubber ducky. Now he needs his revenge.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He wanted his rubber ducky back. He didn't want Laser Beam to destroy it.
Mikey, what time is it? It's 9:01.
Yeah.
Alright, stream. Well, I gotta go. Thank you for watching. It's been a great 2 Yazzie. Make sure you subscribe and close on.